Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. Today we have Vechain's six-phase model for blockchain adoption. They said before COVID-19, which actually slowed everything down, phases 3 and 4 were almost reached by the leading companies. So unfortunately it was slowed down by COVID, but they're going to still trudge on ahead and eventually we'll reach it. We see VTHO burn increasing slowly and in time, it will be adopted and price will actually go up. But Sunny Lu did actually outline with PwC. Sunny Lu, in conjunction with PwC, has outlined a six-phase model for blockchain adoption. In a special event of the Shanghai British Chamber of Commerce a few days ago, Vechain CEO Sunny Lu and PwC partner C.Y. Chung presented the advantages of Vechain toward blockchain and its commercial applications to attending companies. It's another like Chinese kind of exposition, and they're presenting the product to a lot of companies. At the event, which was held under the motto Blockchain in China, Applications and Opportunities, Lu explained for which companies the use of blockchains is actually useful. For this purpose, the Vechain CEO presented a six-phase concept to explain the different phases of the adoption. In the first phase, the blockchain is only used as a storage location for raw data, while in phase 2, the data origin also plays an important role. The data will be organized in such a way that it is traceable for both users and the company. This is the first added value compared to the traditional data storage. Phase 3, Vechain will use blockchain for verification and audit services. They've already done this with DNVGL and several other partnerships. Third parties can rely on the integrity of the data and the processes that create, access, and verify the data, which is in line with the focus of the auditing firms like PwC, DNVGL, and recently acquired partner NSF International. Very, very important to these partners, which is why Phase 3 has already been underway. Phase 4 envisages the use of verified data stored on blockchain for data analysis, and they're already starting to do this. Business intelligence and decision making. In the fifth phase, Lu says new third parties will join the ecosystem, provide new services based on data flows via the blockchain. They haven't quite reached that yet. They were going to start on that. They were actually going to start on that, until COVID slowed everything down. However, we know that COVID has presented new opportunities in healthcare, so it's not all bad. Finally, in the sixth phase, the blockchain technology will be a value driver that creates new value. So we got to get to phase 5 and 6, I think, before the price really can shoot up. I mean, it all depends on the VTHO burn, but I think when we get to 37 million, that is definitely more like phase 6. Lu compared this phase with the internet, which gave rise to new business models such as social media, streaming services, and peer-to-peer marketplaces like Airbnb and Uber. Like 3 and 4 are pretty critical. I think 5 and 6 come kind of naturally after 3 and 4 have been fully extended. As Lu stated during the event, many companies initially only see phase 1 as a use case. However, for most companies, the key values are created within phases 3 and 4, which is what they're actually going to do right now, which is actually what they're doing right now, I should say. According to Lu, there were almost achieved by leading companies before COVID-19 forced teams to focus on core business processes and put innovation projects on hold. So we have been slowed down probably for the better part of a year, if not more, by COVID-19, at least for the innovation projects. With this in mind, the Vechain CEO shared 3 common cases where Vechain is used to create new value: food traceability, obviously with the China Euro deal, and a lot of the other like tracing deals, COVID-19 infection prevention with MyCare, and sustainable fashion with like Da Vinci and Louis Vuitton. Lu also pointed out that the blockchain is only the bottom layer of the ecosystem. The Vechain Foundation includes various other services and functions. As Lu explained at a Vechain bootcamp a couple months ago, will pave the way for mass adoption of the Vechain toward blockchain. So basically, we're on phases 3 and 4 of 6. We see VTHO burn going up, weekly, which is very good. But realistically, I think we'd be in phase 5 now if it wasn't for COVID-19, or at least late in phase 4. But we're still like in the 3-4 stage because of COVID-19. But they're following this process methodically, and I do believe they will actually have this process nailed down, and we will gain more partnerships like NSF International as we get closer to that finish line. I do envision it basically being finished sometime next year, and hopefully we'll be able to catch the bull run and it'll really go up. Vechain, as a thing, hasn't really participated in DeFi, which is why it hasn't caught the recent pump. But I do believe most of DeFi is honestly a scam, and like sushi, yam, hot dog has kind of proven that. So maybe it's better that they don't get involved in it. But these sudden DeFi pumps, Vechain will probably not take advantage in. So if you're looking for that, you probably would look for another coin. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.